This tutorial will show you how to download Respondus Test Creator and create assessments. So this is going to make it easier to create many questions at a time and load them as an assessment into Blackboard. So I'm going to start by going to my NEU. Oops. And from here, I'm going to log in. And then from services and links, I'm going to look for software downloads. Software downloads. From here, I'm going to take a look for Respondus and continue. Here's some information here. Installer, continue. All right, so this is actually important information right here. The install code and organization. So, and download. All right, so I'm going to run this installer. If you don't see it showing up in your browser, you may see it kind of your downloads over here, or you might find it in your downloads folder. And I'm going to run. And just in case, your downloads folder is usually if you click this folder and go to downloads, you can kind of sort by date, modified to see, and what you're looking for is something that looks like this. And you would double click that to get where I am right now. I'm going to say I do want the equation editor. Okay, so I guess I'm going to quit Word. Before I quit that, I'm going to, let's see, format a question, file, save as. It's telling me I need to close other programs, so. So I will do that. Okay. Let's save that for later. Okay, so now Respondus is available. It's here on my desktop. I'm going to click on this. And this is where we need to fill in the institution name, so organization. Local support contact. And then installation password. This is going to be that install code. I'm going to copy it, make sure there aren't extra spaces afterwards. I don't need the newsletter. We're going to work in Blackboard. All right, so here we are in Respondus. We still do need to make sure that there aren't any upgrades. So I'm going to click on Help and then check for Update. Update is available. All right, get update. Closing program, great. You may need to follow the update process more than once. So click on Help, check for Update, and then just keep on installing updates and letting it restart until when you check for an update, it says that no more updates are available. So here we are with the updated version of Respondus, and I'm going to show you how to make the connection to Blackboard. So click Preview and Publish. Okay, so maybe I will import questions from a text file. Microsoft Word doc. I'm going to find that document that I have saved. Let's see. Formatted questions. And what this is a Word document that has, and really it's just one question because this is for you know, as an example. But Respondus actually allows you to create many questions without having to do so much cutting and pasting into separate fields in Blackboard or Respondus. So you'll notice when this opens, which is taking a moment, that you'll see that the question is listed. Here is feedback for the correct answer. Here is feedback for the incorrect answer. Oops, let's close that. And then our answer choices are formatted here with a star next to the correct answer. So I can make a whole bunch of multiple choice questions this way. There are different question types. So you know, this is how a multiple choice question would be formatted. If you have any questions about the particular formatting for particular questions, please email ats@neu.edu. Okay, so I want to add a new question, new document. That's an exam, and this is going to be Lindsay's sample exam. So here I'm going to click preview. Be sure that Word document is closed. If it's open, then Respondus won't be able to preview. So I'm going to click preview, and you'll see that I can preview my question. All right, we do have some warnings. These sometimes can be helpful, but sometimes not. In this case, I'm just going to finish and then take a look to see if anything is amiss. I'm going to click finish. All right, so here's my file, and with each of these questions I can click on this magnifying glass and take a look and see the question. So here's the question, here are the answer choices, here's that feedback, and then here is, you can see the correct answer is marked. I'm going to click OK. If you need to make any changes to that, you can click on Edit. You can delete a question if you need to, and change the point value, whatever you need to do. Once your questions are ready, it's time to publish. So click on the Preview and Publish button. From there, there's a kind of a little bug with Respondus, and you're required to open IE, even if you don't need to use it, you don't need to log in, it just needs to be open. And so it needs to be IE specifically, or Internet Explorer. It can't be Chrome or Firefox. So I'm just going to open this. All right, so click on Publish to Blackboard and then Publish Wizard. From here, choose the Blackboard server that's already there, hit Edit Settings, and then delete that. And then click Add New Server. Yes, check for pre-configured settings. And type in blackboard.neu.edu. And here you should see username not used, password not used. If you're not seeing this in this field, then you likely need to update the software again. So click on Cancel, go into Help, and then Software Update, and run that process until you do it again and it says that no more software is there to be updated. So from here, once that's done, let's just skip the connection test and click Next and finish. So click Next. And then log into Blackboard. Once this loads, you can click Close after login. And then, so now the Publish Wizard comes up. Now the thing that we should do, and maybe you already know this for a fact, but you do want to make sure in Blackboard that the course you're trying to import to is able to be edited. So I'm going to scroll down, find my course, and I just want to make sure that edit mode is on. If edit mode is off, you won't be able to upload your test. So I'm going to go back to Respondus. I'm going to choose this course to publish to, Lindsay Sudbury's private course. And then create new exam. This is what it's going to be called in Blackboard. You could create a new pool, but unless you're using pooling, then you wouldn't need to use these fields. And then you have some additional options, whether you want to apply settings or link exam to content area, make it available. Otherwise, if you don't link, it will just be in your tests and surveys, and you'd still have to go into Blackboard and link it. So this will actually make it appear in the course content. Of course, if it isn't your intention for it to appear there, if you're planning to use adaptive release or something, then you may want to uncheck that box. So I'm going to click Next. And this is going to ask me where I want to place it. And I'm going to put it in Assignments. And then click Next. All right, so it's going to upload my questions. All right, I'll click Finish. Now I'm going to close Respondus and click on Assignments just to make sure that it's there. And here I am. Here's my example test. It's set to not available right now, so I would need to go in and edit the test options to make the link available if I'm ready for it to be available. And then you can change any settings here as you want, just as you would with any regular quiz. So that would allow you to upload a quiz to Blackboard through Respondus. If you have any questions, email ats@neu.edu.